Hey, today we are here to solve a simple algebraic equation. Okay, so let's consider an equation. If there's a space problem, so I have to erase it out, doing it on a white screen. If 25x plus 4y, so here that properly, 25x plus 4y divided by 2x plus y, if this whole thing equals value of 7, right? So 25x plus 4y divided by 2x plus y equals 7. What is the value of, meaning you have to compute the value of x plus y, or rather x divided by x plus y, so you have to compute the value of x divided by x plus y. This whole thing you have to find out. So how do you do that? So what you need to do is solve the given equation and find the value of one of the parameters, either x or y, and then we substitute that in the given formula, the question formula. So 25x plus 4y equals 7 multiplied by 2x plus y if you cross multiply, right? So doing cross multiplication, you arrive at this. 7 is a common multiplicand multiplied by 2x plus y. Then break it down further. So we keep breaking it down to simpler equations. So 25x plus 4y equals 7 multiplied by 2x will be 14x. Then again break it down. Then again plus 7 multiplied by y, because it's outside the braces, right? Parenthesis. So inside you have to break down. 7 to 14, 14x plus 7y. 7y. So 25x plus 4y equals 14x plus 7y. So you've already broken it to this until this stage. Now you have to keep breaking it further and further until it is simplified. So now what you do is take all the x's to one side and take all the y's to one side. Simple. So 25x, then you have a 14x on the other side. Take it here, so it will become minus, right, from the other side. So 25x minus 14x equals 7y, which is already on the right side. Take from the left side the 4y, so it becomes minus when it comes to right side. So 7y minus 4y on the right hand side. Now again break it down further. So when you minus 25x and 14x, what do you get? 11x. So 11x equals 7y minus 4y would be 3y. So it's getting simpler. Then 11x equals 3y until here. So what's your value of x going to be? X will be 3y divided by 11, or you can say 3 upon 11y. Right? Because 11 you want to take it to the other side. You could do it both ways. Either you could say x is 3 upon 11y, or you can say y equals 11 upon 3x. Either way. So solve one of them. Find the value for either x in terms of y or y in terms of x. So here I'm finding the value of x in terms of y. So, and then going to substitute that value in the given question, which is x divided by x plus y. So instead of x, I put the value that we solved. X is equal to 3 divided by 11y, or 3/11th y. So I'm going to write it here. Wherever the value of x, I substitute the value as per the answer that we got, as per the value of x in relation to y. So I got the value of x in relation to y as 3 by 11y. So put it there. Again substitute the value of x in the denominator. So which is x plus y. I put it as, instead of x plus y, I write 3 upon 11y plus y. Now I make it like simpler again. So this is algebra, remember. So this is the way we solve steps in algebra. Then the numerator is 3y by 11, or 3 upon 11y, and the denominator is 3 upon 11y plus 5. So what we need to do in the denominator, we want to make a common denominator with 11. So what I do, numerator, let it be the same value. The denominator, I do 3 by 11y plus y upon 11, meaning I give a common value of y. So for that, what do I need to do? In order to give it a common value of y, I need to first write out the numerator value here in big, 3y by 11, and then make a big dash in order to leave space for the denominator. Then write a common denominator 11 in the bottom. Yeah, so 11. Now 3y is already there, so 3y plus 11y, because when you give a denominator of 11 to y upon 1, I need to multiply it also by 11, right? So y upon 1 equals y into 11 divided by 11. I cannot just give it a denominator of 11 without multiplying by 11 in the numerator. So 11y divided by 11y. So if I write it as a common denominator, it will be 3y plus 11y divided by 11, right? So all I did was multiply the numerator and denominator of y into 11 divided by 1 into 11, so that I have a common denominator, and then put the value here. Then again I write it here as 3y plus 11y is 14y divided by 11. So now you can see it's getting simpler. So in the numerator we have 3y by 11. In the denominator we have 14y by 11. So 3y by 11 divided by 14y by 11. Obviously, when you're dividing it in this case where you have fraction like this, it gets inverted. So 3y by 11 multiplied by 11 upon 14y. It's always like that, right? Okay, so the common ones get cancelled off. 11, 11, then y gets cancelled off from the numerator and the denominator. So you are left with 3 upon 14. So this is the answer for the question that you had, which is x divided by x plus y. So 3 by 14 is your answer for the question in which you were supposed to substitute the value of x and y. You have to substitute, and this is how you reach the answer. So if you remember, first you were given an equation, then after that you solved for the value of x in terms of y, and then you substituted the value of x in the equation x divided by x plus y. This was the question, and you need to find the answer for x divided by x plus y by substituting the value that you solved for x, and then here you go, you get the answer as 3 by 14. So this is as simple as that. I'll be coming up with more of algebra in the coming future, and if you're interested to solve algebra equations and more of mathematics, do remember to subscribe to my channel, like and share for those who are interested in maths. I can make it very simplified and easier for you guys, because I love maths and I love to teach maths and I love to simplify maths. And remember, even if you're into coding, maths is useful, because not only is it useful for your data science and data analytics, but also for explaining logic and simplifying logic into your coding and programming, because you really get into the logic way of thinking. So subscribe to my channel for more of coding and maths tutorials. See you in the next tutorial.